As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll give him a first down. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Call it 7 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Throw on 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Pass play on 1st and goal. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Man in motion out of the slot. They'll send him up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? They did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. So now from a bit further back, here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. He's on the move. The Aviators finish up an excellent opening series. And they take this in for the score. The Aviators finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. And he's down by contact after picking up the 1st.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so far. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the 2nd. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. 3rd and long for him here. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. They'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Along the sideline inside the 25. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hits his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Aviators need only one to take the lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Aviators break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give running right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here.
It's the loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Still working past the 40. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Japan. And it's the Blues with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Aviators take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 21. He'll dump this one off to his... Oh, he lost the football. Scooped up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Aviators grow their lead just before halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Aviators double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball in the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Completed to his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They go play action here. Connects with the open man downfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing now from the gun. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be second down. They are throwing it again. Caught quickly on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. All right, set now. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Aviators make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to go. It's a big six. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Aviators stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Connecting on a slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. He's going to throw this one. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 3. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. From midfield now. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Going for it on 4th. Complete out to the right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Slot man motioned over. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 47. Escapes the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack at a big loss.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
3rd and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They give it to him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Aviators keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's in. Touchdown. The Aviators lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Aviators grow their lead yet again. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. That one's caught along the left sideline. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They send a receiver in motion right. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. Launches one deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Aviators get him back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Working quickly here. Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Looking for a throw here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Aviators are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
He lets one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They go play action here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Max Melton with the INT. And the Blues get the football as he makes his 3rd
That's a resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 4. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Motioning the tight end now. 3rd down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A big loss in the play. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Hauled in left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. And he's able to push forward to the 25. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Here he is on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Blues are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Aviators are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's on the move. And that play's brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. He's dropping back to throw. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Aviators keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Aviators continue piling on to this lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw now. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one.